I want to take a moment with you and just go over some problems you might be having understanding your eating behavior, because your eating behavior really has a great reflection on who you are and how you interact with yourself, your image, and your alignment with your goals. So, the first type of eating, which I would be thinking that you would think that this is the way I eat, is healthy eating. And yep, I do. I'm a healthy eater. I eat for fuel. I don't eat because I'm frustrated. I try to focus on just getting and supporting myself throughout the day so that I don't ever get too hungry. And I use as few simple carbs and sugars as I can and really focus on getting just the right amount of natural foods with their fiber and with all of the flavonoids and colors and nourishment. That's when I feel I'm really satisfying myself. And I just feel like it's a treat to take care of myself. And I it's hard for me. I try to serve other people. I know a lot of you do too. And so if you're not a healthy eater, it might be because you're serving other people to their needs rather than to your own needs. The second type of eating after healthy eating is a pleasure eater. A pleasure eater is eating food with really not thinking about the nourishment or the energy, but they're hungry and this is what their body wants. They're eating maybe at restaurants, maybe they're getting lots of treats or they're enjoying desserts, bagels, donuts. They can't really resist things because they've tried and it just doesn't work. So they pretty much eat for pleasure and try to enjoy their life because they feel like, they eat really healthy and do all the work. It's probably just going to end up the same anyway. And so that's the second type of eater. A mindless eater is number three. They are actually just not thinking. They munch on chips without even tasting them. Sometimes they eat their kids' leftover food and that's their lunch. They might just see something and pick it up and eat it, or just pop, a rotisserie chicken on the table with a couple of pieces of, broccoli or some carrots, and then that'll be dinner. But there's really not a lot of moments in the day. And so it's really just a peanut butter and jelly crisis all the time. The next person is a crazy eater. Crazy eater, they just eat because they are hungry. They might be frustrated. They don't really think about it. They're under stress and they're coping, so they're just eating to satisfy their brain's cravings, but they're not really prepared for the consequences. And they're actually not even able to think about the consequences because their crazy eating doesn't really stack things up and think about regrets. There's just this privacy about it, and they realize that life will get better and they will improve. And some people closet eat this way. Sometimes they really don't want to prepare things or get up early. I mean, they're just pretty much existing. So I used to be a crazy eater when I was young, and my parents luckily fed me. But when I was on my own, I was, drinking caffeinated drinks and treats, and I didn't really have a lot of foods that I prepared for myself. So I'm kind of ashamed to say that I've become way better in my health, but that some of us have to get there in order to feel well. Wellness and looking good and feeling good is very important to me, and I want to just make the most of my life while I'm living it. So that's what I focus on. That's what I do. And I'm here to support you and help you. If you click the program below, this is my effort to put together a lifetime worth of training and learning in health and wellness and becoming a wellness advocate and a healthy eater. So I hope learning about these eating patterns helps you to identify where you're at and to start to understand what you need to do to become a better healthy eater and to get on the road to health and wellness. My best to you.